Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush. So, if I can ever get this thing into digging mode, we should be able to get somewhere. So, as you can see, we have no gold, and we barely have any money. And that, my friends, is because I decided to go out and get that gold smelted, and then I actually paid off the loan. So, we are no longer in loan debt, but now we have no money and or we have no gold. So because of that, we are kind of under the 8 ball yet again, but I'd rather be under this 8 ball than be under the loan. So now we get to keep $20,000 a day because we don't have a loan. So that's basically the fantastic news. Now the other news of the hour is that we have to get as much money as humanly possible. Because I'm not sure where we're going to get our fuel at. You may be wondering why that is. Well, when I was getting the 3 or 4 dump trucks filled, a notification come up on the top left of the screen saying that the fuel tanks are out of fuel. So that must be another thing they added to the game because I have never heard of that before. So I'm not sure exactly where we're going to get fuel at. I don't know if I can buy it in the big fuel tank or not, but apparently I can't get it in town at the fuel pumps, like I said, because it's now out. So we have, I think, like 50, or no, I think it's 40% because we filled up the excavator at the end of the last episode. The big generator is at 20% fuel. The water pump, I think, is okay, but the dump truck is pretty low on fuel. I can't remember if I filled it up or not. I may have put some in it, but I don't think I actually filled it. So we're going to have to figure something out here. But anyway, like I said, the good news is that we did fill. Um, we did actually pay off the loan, so now we don't have to worry about that. We just got to now worry about where on earth we're going to get our fuel. So, with all that being said, we're going to have to sell some ore probably to get some money to smelt again. That's what I'm trying to work with. But I think we can work with that. So, there's our 100%. I want the dump truck over there some because it's just a hair too close for me. And as you can see, we now have all this. That's about as deep as I can go. I don't want to just keep going all the way. So I want to get, at least probably down to there before we get too terribly carried away. But anyway, with all that being said, as the fuel's not coming up, we're at 69%. So it seems like we're going to have to get another truck. That's fine. Make this video just a touch longer because we're not going to go to town. So that'd be fine. Apparently I left the truck lights on. That's fine as well. I also forgot to feed Dozer for like the 5th day in a row, or at least a few days anyway. So bad dog dad. But at least Alaska, he is my pup. If you didn't know, he's still fine. I mean, he's nice and strong. Trust me, and he weighs a lot because he likes to he likes to run and jump on me and the wife. So Alaska's fine. But yeah, so if you are curious, I do have a golden retriever. Like I said, his name is Alaska. He is a absolute pain in the neck, but wife loves him, so I'm stuck with him. But he's all right. So he's in May 24th, I think. He'll be 2 years old. So we're almost out of that puppy stage. Not quite. We're almost 2/3 through it. And I can't wait. Because sometimes he'll be just the calmest dog, and then all of a sudden, sometimes he just tries to kill you. he doesn't really do the whole retrieving thing, but he does the tug. He loves tug, not much retrieving, but oh well. It is what it is. So, with that being said, let's get this thing back over here. Yeah, we should be done with this little section. I would say maybe 2, 3 episodes or so. Let's lock that in place. Maybe that'll help. Gonna have to try to figure out. Maybe that'll work. But yeah, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 more clean outs. We should be somewhere in there, which is good. Like I said in previous videos, I think it was like last video. This ground's not the best in the world. I mean, there's gold in it, and that's basically all we need. But it's not the greatest. And but we might as well get it because it's here, and we're here. So, oh well. Gold's gold at the end of the day. I think we need to start trying to get as much, or the better of the gold soon. So we're going to try to pinpoint it and go from there. I'm still going to be working on trying to get, what did we do? 12.14, okay. I'm still going to try to get as much gold as humanly possible, of course. That's the name of the game. But I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to just put it in buckets. So this episode is going to be the start of that. So I'm not going to clean it out, or I'm going to clean it out, but I'm going to keep it in the bucket so I don't have to worry about paying the rent. I think the only thing I'll have to pay rent on is if we get nuggets, which is fine, because they'll get 30% of that, and that's it. So I can deal with that. I just don't want to deal with paying all the rent. Now, eventually, we will have to pay the rent. So whenever we do get all the gold cleaned up and everything else and sorted and so on and so forth, we will have to pay rent on it. But as of right now, I'm not worried about it. So there we go. Just try to clean that up a bit. So until then, I think what we'll do is I'm going to aim for like 3 or 4 cleanouts before we can actually get all the gold and whatnot. Because I'm thinking if we can average, well, let's see. So the first one is 45. Yesterday's episode, our last episode was like what, 40? But we also didn't have all the full buckets. And then the other was about 35. So roughly we're getting about 40 ounces average, give or take. So with that being said, I feel like we'll be okay if we did, let's see, if we did 5 and we got 40, that'd be 200 ounces. We still wouldn't be able to get everything we need for the dozer, or not dozer, but for the bigger excavator. But of course we can sell that one and then move on from there. So I'm thinking that'll be the best case scenario. Because I'm also thinking that if we get the bigger excavator, we could reach down to the bottom, so on and so forth. Is that 89? I think that, or is that 98? I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't, or I can remember, but I can't see. I can't see my feet. So I believe that if we can stick to that, that's going to be the best case scenario. And that is 300 and, how much was it? I think it was like 300 and some odd thousand, 372 or something. Let's see. So it's 89. Technically, we can go get another bucket or another truck. Yeah, let's just go get another truck. If we lose some dirt, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So we got 17. Oh boy, I don't think we got much fuel in terms of in the power or the water. And that is 7%. So that's not great either. So it's going to be really interesting, like I was saying. Sadly, I didn't get it on recording. But yeah, It was like, oh, you have no fuel pumps. And it's like, well, that's great because, like I said in the last episode, this thing eats like a half tank of fuel every clean out. So, yeah, we're about a third. So it's about half a tank. And then the dump truck is not as bad, but well, mostly because the dump truck doesn't get ran. But I do have to leave the um, power power plant deal and then the water deal running quite a bit. That's just because, I mean, I could shut it off in between rounds, but then I would have to wait. So, yep, like I figured, it's gonna be one of them days. I gotta run. When you think you have all the stuff in the world, it doesn't work. So we'll try to get that taken care of. Oh, we still got 24% in this, 17 in that. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just turn that on right quick. I'll just leave everything over there. It's not a big deal. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this so I don't have to listen to it. Unplug this and actually plug this in over here. And then run this over, plug it in like so, and just like that, bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle. Alright, so get all this squared away. Let's turn our flashlight on. So that wasn't too bad. It took us, let's see, I started about 2 in the morning, and right now it's about 9, so it took us about 7 hours to get this thing filled. Of course, on times 12, so, I mean, it's not too terribly bad. Then we got to get this cleaned up. And do I have a spare bucket? Of course I do. Hopefully I have enough buckets. I got a stack over there as well. So we'll get these 2 squared away. There's one. Here's the second one. It's going to be very interesting to see just how much you get out of, what am I talking about? It's going to be interesting to see how much you get when you do the clean out, when you're not, you know, like different clean outs and stuff like that, just to see how much actual gold you get out of the deal. Jump over here, we'll take care of these, thank you much. Nuggetator's done. So we'll turn that off so we're not burning through fuel, even though we still are. Okay, okie dokie. We might as well start putting these bad mamma jammas back in, as we hope that nothing dies from lack of fuel. Is this? Yeah, this is the big one. And let's see, this is another big one. Okay, we can put these 2 on. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, dadgummit. Seriously? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my good gravy. As you can tell, still having some issues with my too quick of clicking, I'm going to call it. There we go. Get that put in. Where's the other one? There we go. Is that all of them? It is not all of them. So we got 54% bucket. We've still got 4 moss mats to do. What I may actually do, and I've seen Mr. Tin Man do it, is actually have the gold nuggetator set up here and have another one over there. I'm thinking about it. Because then you could just turn, put in, get it out, so on and so forth. So it'd be like right here, and then you could just turn. So, I mean, it's an idea that has ran through my mind. Get that one set up, I think. Oh, none of them has. No moss mats are in that one, so let's get this filled out. This is probably the most tedious part. I finally gotten over the building of this thing, but I still don't love doing it because it's still a pain in the caboose. I'll just throw that up there like so. But yeah, oh, come on. But now it's like trying to get this all cleaned up, so on and so forth. It can be a pain sometimes. Oh, yeah, okay, that'll work. Beautiful. Give me my grill. Thank you. Put that on. And I think this is also going to save time. I'm thinking. So those are all dirty. Clean them up. And we'll get these buckets. And we'll just, you know what? Stay. Thank you. And then we'll just put this right back over here. Get this one. I don't think I'm actually going to spend too terribly much time and try to separate all this. It's just going to be there. That one's a full bucket. And then we're going to just... Thank you. We're going to just throw it down, and wherever she lands is where she's going to be, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to need a few buckets here. 1, 2. We're going to leave this one here for the next clean out, because there's really no need in just having a 1% bucket. There's no need in that. So just going to leave that there. This one goes to this side. Yeah, so that'll be the next bucket, or the next clean out, I should say. And then that'll be squared away. And then as soon as that bucket gets done, which, like I said, is the next clean out, then we'll be good to go. I'm actually quite curious to see. Okay, that's all cleaned up. These are clean. Okay. I'm actually kind of curious to see how much I don't know. I was curious about something, but now I can't remember what I was curious about. So apparently I'm not very curious about anything. So I was curious at one particular point in time, but now, like I said, if I'm not curious anymore, neither are you. Oh, I didn't even get the top yet. Dadgummit. But what we'll do is we'll run up here and shut this off right quick because there's no need. Do I have a full dump truck? No, I don't have a full dump truck up here yet. Alright, so 22 and 16. I need to get that trailer up here to fill this up right quick, but it'll be okay. But since we're here, I'll just get that squared away. Because I didn't know I could put it there and actually put stuff in it. So, with that being said, I'm going to move that down so I don't have to get turned around. Kind of wish they just left it laying down, but it is what it is. Beautifulness. Alrighty, so with that being said, that's all squared away, and that is one clean out, good to go, and it's a 19-minute video. So, that's not bad. Let's see, so that's there. Let's actually put this bucket and come over here. Oh, where'd my other buckets go? Did I pick them up already? Uh-oh. Let's see. So I got 5. Okay, fine. Maybe I lied. I only have enough for 2 cleanouts. So, I'm going to get going to work, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another clean out ready to go just to put this video together. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I'll get these dump trucks filled up, get the wash plant running, so on and so forth. And yeah, so I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, so we are back and we have a full deal yet again. So let's get this cleaned out and hopefully we can get over 100 ounces. Hopefully. I'm hopeful. We just got a 14-ounce nugget, so that's going to help us out. And I think we got a 12-ounce nugget before that, so we're at 26 ounces, or 26.2 ounces. And yeah, so I feel like we should be doing okay. I'm not sure if I want to let nighttime pass before we gather the gold or not. Like I said, it really doesn't matter. I do, however, kind of want to see if I can buy fuel through the deal first. I know the bucket's not empty, but I need to set it down. Thank you. I think I'm thinking maybe move those down here. I feel like that would be an easy solution to half of this problem. But well, let's see. So we'll get that plugged in. We'll get this, get it plugged in. Oh, now we'll get it plugged in. We'll start getting this squared away since it is the most pain in the butt part of this whole spiel. There we go. Get that taken care of. That one taken care of. Beautiful. Then we can get that filled up. Flashlight is on. Because I haven't stopped recording. Well, technically I haven't stopped playing yet. So, that'll be a-okay. Now, sadly, I didn't think about it. But I mean, my plan works in theory. But I ran out of buckets. So, that is why we had to progress, well, do the clean out. Because, like I said, we ran out of buckets. And if you don't have buckets, then you're not going to catch the gold, and that's just bad juju. So let's move that down. I'm just going to get all this squared away so I don't have to worry about it. Of course, it would be the only one to stay with a 1/4 inch of mat on the thing. That one looks real dirty right there, so that one makes me happy. They're all at 100%, but that one right there looks super dirty, and that is what we want. The dirtier, the better. Theoretically, that's where the gold is going to be, and that's what I would like to see. And let's get that one alrighty. So we'll get, helps if you have power. Stage 4 of everything is you need to have power and water. So, that being said, let's get that squared away. So let's get that one turned on. I haven't filled these up yet for 13 and 14. I mean, it's not the greatest, but we are doing what we can do. So let's see. Let's unplug that one so I don't have to listen to it. And we don't have to listen to it, I should say. This is going to get filled up. Actually, while that's going, how about we do this and get this moved over here. Thank you. And then we can move the dirt bucket. I don't want nothing in that one, or else we'll lose it. And let's see. Let's put it sideways, why don't we? How about we put that one that way. Alright, so this is the empty bucket. That's the gold bucket. And this is the dark bucket. Beautiful. Let's see. Of course I had to hit it. So let's actually just... Beautiful. Now let's put something on it so that we can tie it down. Beautiful. Now we can move on with our lives. and now we can't move it. It's weird how a single plug won't move it, or make it not move, I should say. But it is what it is, some people may claim. So, there we go. Get this filled in. Think we could put another one in. It was in there so good it didn't want to come back out. Let's get another one. Put this one in. Thank you. Put that one up there. Put this one up there as well, so that we can put 2 more in. Okay, we're at 50%. Saw the 100% and I got nervous all of a sudden. And we'll put this one up there. Beautiful. And of course, just like before, let's do the rotate of everything. All the buckets are taken, all the dirt is gone. Now we'll just wait. Theoretically, we should have more gold than what we have, but we have been digging kind of in the shallowy part of it, so maybe that's why we're not theoretically doing as good as what we were doing. That's 4. Get this one, put that one in, run back over here. That's 5. Here's a clean one, and I think that's number 6. If it's 7 or whatever, it's not that bad. We can just move over. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do that. We'll run back over here. Oh, that's why it didn't make any sense, because we have 2 too many here. Because I forgot we already put the 2 in. And now it's dark, so that's lovely. But it just proves that if you start early enough, you can get 2 done. So we'll put that in. Okay, and then actually we'll just put this one back, and then we can start it and stop it. Just like so. So there's basically nothing in that. Oh, shucks, I put it in the wrong one. Oh well. It is what it is. It was barely a percent, so I'm not real worried about it. It's not going to have that much magnetite, but I'm going to have to switch those 2 out, or else that's going to happen a lot more, I have a feeling. So let's put this back before anything else happens. Actually, before I started getting the second clean out, or going for the second clean out, what happened is that I forgot to plug in the water hose up there. And that was a mess. Let's see. So what I want to do is unplug this and plug this one in, because that's the plug-in we need. And then we'll get this water over to this water. And we'll just fill this bad boy up and set it down. Theoretically, we could start it by now. There we go. We'll start it because it's 76. We should be able to put that bucket back. And this bucket should be able to go back. Let's see. So that hose. Do I have another hose? I don't think so. 167. So this needs to go there. That's 51. Where's the other hose at? I could. Wherever this one's at, there it is. Get this one going. There we go. And I think all I have to do is flip the switch, which is on the other side. Gold. I'm gonna have to wait for that one. We'll just use this one, put that one back in. There we go. Beautiful. I just have to keep a rotate on everything. Like I said, I don't know what bucket's which. I just took care of it and left, essentially. I'm going to wait on that one. And then, gold. Put that one over there. Put that one in. As it gets below about 72, theoretically you won't lose any. I don't think we're going to get that one done, so then we'll move that one over, put that bucket in, and put this one up 60, so that was a bad one. Get another bucket down here. Just trying to make sure I got everything squared away here. Put that one there, put that one there, and put that one there. Ah, that was a little closer. That was a little bit closer than I'd like to say. But yeah, I think 26 ounces would be fine to go through the night with, but I'm just a little bit worried about the money, which I shouldn't be, theoretically. And that one can go in. Got 2 more buckets to go. Just wait for that one. 100%. Put that one in 72, which would be 96, so it's about, what, 25 or so each. Sometimes 26, depending. We don't need another one of these, so this one can go back over there. I think. We may actually need that bucket back, because I forgot that we have 3 buckets worth in there, so that one's full. Yeah, so we're gonna need a bucket. So let's just go grab that bucket back. 85 ounces of magnetite. It's not the greatest, like I was saying, but it is something. Hell, we may even need another bucket. Because of that 1%, I can't put it in there. So what we can do is just turn it on right quick. It's not that big of a deal. So we'll just flip that bad boy on. There we go. And then we'll jump over here. Put that one out. Put this one back in. And then we'll have another bucket we got to take care of. Whatever one happens first. It's going to be all in the same one. So we're going to have 2 amounts. 82 ounces of magnetite. It's not, like I said, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Might as well get another bucket ready. There we go. Now that that's taken care of, 77. We can put this one, actually, let's put that one, we'll put that one right there so I don't have to worry about that one. We can turn this one off. That bucket that was just sitting there so lovely like can actually stand still there. Get another bucket. It's under 50. Put that one in. Put this one where it needs to be. May have to go to the store and get some more buckets, like I said. Can't remember where we started at, so good thing we're doing this all together, because I think we're, what, 24 or something like that? I think. Let's see here. So we're almost at 50. That was a little closer than comfort, I gotta say. So now we'll just stack these up. I know I gotta put one up top. So we'll just stack this one. Beautiful. We're at 66 there. I'll try to move it to where everybody can see there. 66. And we can put that one in there. We got 5 more buckets. So technically we went through one already. 72 ounces. Are we gonna get 100? That would be 80 ounces, I think, overall. And theoretically, that would mean 40 ounces per clean out. So we'll find out. We'll put a bucket there. Yeah, so I need to switch these 2 out so I can go from here to there, but we'll get our rhythm sooner or later and go from there. I'm going to run up here right quick, put the bucket up there so I don't forget. Beautiful. Jump down and break both my legs. 83.5 ounces almost. There we go, 83.5, 84. And this one can go in the bucket, of course. Them two have buckets. Everything should be set up. Yes. Don't know why I'm looking at that one. That one don't have anything good for me. We're at 90 almost. Now we're at 90 ounces. So we need 10 ounces and 2 more buckets. And of course, I don't know what ones these are. Well, technically 10 ounces and 3 buckets. 2.5 now, but let's see here. 95.5, 96. Alrighty, well this is for all the marbles here. For all the marbles, can we get it? Oh, there's 100 right there. I just saw it barely, but we were at 103. Might as well get that set up again. We need a plug-in that we can steal from this one. Oh, and then the hose. Alright, so what are we going to end up with? We're going to end up with, ooh, 108. Oh, just barely 108. So 81.78 ounces of gold we got, which is absolutely not bad at all. So I'm just going to call that 108 ounces. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get away from this water. I need to fill everything back up. I'm going to hook this back up. Okay, good. Nothing's running. I'm going to hook all this stuff back up, which we have, and then I'm going to try to fill up everything left I have. 38%. Is this a full one, or what are we doing? Yeah, so that's 38%, 28%, so about 50 some odd. All my moss mats are back. All the buckets are in. Hoses hooked up. Okay, so everything's good to go. So what we're going to do is, I may go into town, buy some more buckets, but I actually want to try something right quick, because if I could buy fuel from here, that's going to be better than buying fuel elsewhere. So, let's see. Let's just buy... Oh, that's $3,000. Copy! That makes sense. I have that much money. The fuel will be delivered at midnight. Okay, so I can buy fuel through there. So that's good. I kind of just screwed myself because I don't have any money to smelt my gold now. But that's fine because the guy is going to take my money anyway. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go into town, buy more buckets so that we can do like 3 or 4 cleanouts at once. And go on from there. So, thank you guys for everybody liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next one. And you all, take care.